Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Terrence Ray, and I'm back at you with another stock market update. Uh, Looking at the market right now, now this is currently we got about an hour and a half before the market closes, and most of the day we've had a compressed or flat VIX. And as we're getting closer to the end of the day, I'm starting to see the VIX starting to go build a little steam upward. So now it is in the green. We didn't have that earlier in the day. Right now, we got the S&P 500 futures /ES up almost 40 handles. We got the NASDAQ futures up 257 handles. Dow futures are up 71 handles, and the Russell futures are up 21 handles. The NASDAQ futures are leading the way, the largest gainer on the day, 1.5%, and the Russell was up a whole percent. The bonds are bullish. Oil is green on the day. Oil is up over 2%, and gold is up almost 2%. So the gold futures, let me hide these drawings. We're gonna hide the indicators, hide everything. Let's take a look at the gold futures, and we got a real big candle right here. This is a huge move for gold. So if you look at this candlestick right here, this is almost from, what is that, 2046 to what, 2095, about 50 handles from the low. So that is almost the equivalent of this from here to here, from 2000 to 240. Then from 240 or the past 2 days. And so just looking at this, let's put a trend line. Let's go ahead and mark this up. So matter of fact, I wouldn't do that right from right there, because that wick right there. We would do something like this, go from here to here. So you see me drawing a live trend line from there to there. And then more than likely I would do something like so, from here to here. And you can see that it's almost like breaking out of that range. Matter of fact, you want to make it a little longer, do it from there to there and coming up out of that channel. See that? I always say there's no science to it. It's just kind of like an art. I can see the market just flailing down like this, almost like, downtrending in a channel. And then we get a real aggressive move up out of here, looking like it's getting ready to try to attack this high right here of 21, let's call it 2120, to get there. And then the next level up would be right around here of 2171, somewhere up in there. So gold, we got a real aggressive move in gold. Let's take a look at the oil futures. Similar type chart. Everything is up. This is one of those markets where it is hard to diversify. So you're gonna have to get your diversification through different strategies. Maybe doing some neutral strategies, selling some strangles or iron condors, even maybe starting to something like Nvidia, which is just crazy. Maybe you selling calls at this point, because you can see Nvidia is this is bananas at this point. Got some nice structure here to this chart. You had your triangle right here, your breakout, and then it's just going crazy now. Next level up is going to be, I would call it 1030. I imagine it'll slow down before it gets there. At this point, I'm not getting long it, and I'm not gonna short it either. I ain't crazy. We're getting in the no man's land with some of this stuff now. Let's take a look at so I call this one Fibonacci targets, right? Because I got a few stocks that I have targets for, and I dropped one of them on Twitter yesterday, and that was in phase. Now in phase, you're gonna look down here. You see right here, I got this trend line drew from here to here. We're gonna talk about divergence. Let's bring the indicators up. We will be able to see the divergence Actually, it wasn't on with these particular indicators that I had the divergence, but you can see it right here, down here on this acceleration oscillator right here, how it is moving up. Price action still moving down. Now, I actually did this. Let's go to, we will look at my stochastic, and then, and I'll show you where I got it from. I was looking at the stochastic right here. Same difference, but I like to do it more on here than anywhere else. I got right here. See how the stochastic came from oversold and then crossed over here, but we had price action making a lower low. Got Thor's hammer right there, and then we took off. Now that's the beginning on the daily chart. This is what I posted yesterday on. I've been saying Twitter. I'm trying to clean that up. X. Come right here to the hourly intraday. And now yesterday when I looked at this, this is all we had formed. We had this pullback here, and I think we may have had this candlestick right here. So I posted like, hey, on X, I posted, I highlighted this, and I said we got a potential breakout of a box on in phase. And you see for the rest of the day, it kind of just stayed in this range. And then today, here's the 9 o'clock, here's the 10 o'clock, and now here it all. So from yesterday, it appreciated, I don't know, $4 or $5 and hit the first target. Now, one TP is already taken. Let me take this off. Is that the one? Yeah. Now, one take profit has already been hit. Now, the next one is right up here around 134, I call it. I do think it may get there. Probably not today. We only got about an hour left in the market today. And let's look at the expected move for next week. In phase, it's about $8, $7.96 to be exact. That's gonna put you up right around 138. And 138. I doubt very seriously it hits there by next week. It's possible. When this stock moves, it really moves. But my next level, 134, that might be a decent target for next week. So I wanted to go over that, and then I'll probably chop this up and put this with this chart. So also, if you're following the channel on YouTube, I think I dropped it in the community post. So I dropped the chart in there, and same thing, and I also dropped it on X. A lot of times when I want to update, like do like a screenshot of a chart or something like that, I use X for it. And so you can follow me there to get those, those fast, sometimes I'm out and I just want to post something really quick. Now, the next one I just noticed before I came on to do this video was Western Digital. I noticed this. I ran a scan on this. Now, this is bananas. This is crazy. So, look at this candle. It's up 8% today. It's an 8% move today. Took the high out. I mean, matter of fact, it just gapped over this high. Next level for it is right around 65.54. So we got about another $1.30 before we hit this target. Now it's possible that it'll hit this target today, quite possibly. And then I wouldn't be surprised if it pulled back in here, maybe even here to retest this high. And then now if you look at this on the weekly, it really look crazy. Let's look at that. You got a perfect bull flag right here. 1, 2, 3. Then it get up out of there. Take that high out. Now on the weekly, it's crossing over on the stochastic. So let's see what we get. Next level after 65.54 is right up around $71. Um, let's take a look at next on the agenda that I want to look out. I'm going to come back to the SPY last. Tesla, you know, Tesla's just sitting down here holding, almost like it's holding right here. So you got this inverse head and shoulders down here. I'll show you guys. Um, hide the draw. Let's hide the drawing. If I hide it, then when I get ready to highlight it, you won't be able to see it. Let's say we can just mark over it. Let's do a oval. So here's one shoulder. Let's see how this gonna look. All right, so let me move this over right there. So you got one shoulder, right? Now let's get another oval. Here's your head. Move that over. Come on. All right. Now you got another shoulder right here. Let's put that on. See what that look like. Right here. How I want to do it. Click here. Click here. I'm gonna have to move that oval right there. Now you gotta see that. So there's your shoulder, head, shoulder, and then what you generally do. Let's take this. We will remove Fibonacci levels. So when you do that, then you call it, if that's a shoulder, that's a head, that's a shoulder. Here's your neckline. So you would draw your trend line there. You would come right here, draw your little neckline, right? So it would just be just like, right there. And so you do that, pull out, pull back, higher high. Now, a couple of ways to fib this up, to be honest with you. Go from this low to this high to this low, and you're already at a certain level. For me, I was on the intraday chart. I was on the 1 day, 1 hour, and I was way back here. I was in this trade from back here when I got this bull flag on the intraday, and I just been kind of like playing it from here. Let's go to the extension here, here, and you can see hit the first target, chop, pull back right here. See, and this is where we are now. It looks like it's gonna go ahead and fill this gap at some point, probably next week. You get up right around to this 207 level. I'm not for certain if it's gonna make it up here to 220, but I like the chances of it going and filling the gap right around 207. The market is on a crazy run right now. There's really and a lot of different stocks you can buy. The next one I want to talk about on this particular video is the SPY, the overall market. You can see it. It's got crazy work today. It's up another percent basically on the day, $4 and some change. The next level that I have for take profit in the SPY is right up here around 518. Now, if we look in next week to next Friday, that's going to be what? Next Friday will put us at, that's the 8th. That's another $5.77 away. So if you say 577, that's gonna put you a little, over 518. That'll put you right up around 518 and some change, 518.50, something like that. What my fib say, 518.19. It's kind of crazy, right? That the expected move is coinciding with my Fibonacci levels. Um, Man, y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You're not gonna get technical analysis like this. And basically, um, I didn't do I had somebody, give me some advice on improving the channel. One of the things it was saying was like give some maybe some more insight as opposed to just technical analysis. Now I can look at fundamentals and you can do all that other stuff, but in my opinion, you really don't. Your fundamentals, you can see them when you look at the chart. I don't need anybody to tell me what the PE ratio is and price per whatever. Just think about it. I could go over some of this stuff and maybe I will do it in some other videos, but I'm looking at it going, the market going straight up. So obviously, all the fundamentals are gonna be good. Y- You're gonna be hard pressed to find a stock that don't have good fundamentals and it look like this, right? So just we're gonna come to the next stock, and I'm gonna give you a prime example with the last stock that I'm gonna go over, and that's Coinbase. Now, Coinbase, obviously, Coinbase is moving. Now we're gonna first. I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna come back to Coinbase, right? Look at that chart right there. So I'm gonna pull up a 3-year weekly. This is a 3-year weekly on Coinbase. Now let's go look at Bitcoin. So if you're someone you're saying like, hey, I don't have any Bitcoin exposure, you may not even know how to do it, to buy it. They are making it easier, but it ain't like you can just open an account and say, oh, I want to go buy Bitcoin. You know, you can, but then you got to figure out, do I want to centralize or decentralized? Like, do I want it and buy it through an exchange, or do I want to buy it through a wallet? Then you got to go on Google and figure out how to do it. I mean, it's easy for somebody that knows how to do it. Like I know how to do it. You know, people that know how, it's easy for them. But if you don't, right, you can take advantage of um, the movement or the up move in Bitcoin and get that exposure through Coinbase. Just another way to do it. And Coinbase is killing it right now. Look at this big candle here. Just looking at this from here, the next take profit level, I would say, is right here. It's gonna hit some resistance somewhere right around this area. You know, I would say right around 225 and 230. We're gonna hit some resistance, right? Now let's throw my fibs up and let's see what I got going on there. If I got any, do I didn't put, I don't think I have them on. I don't have it on this chart. So let's see. I do have it on another chart. Let's do this because I already got it marked up. Bam. Now, when you look, this is a daily. So right here, we have some more divergence on Coinbase, just like we had on, I think that was in phase. See in phase here. Then I had, let's go back to coin. Got your divergence on this oscillator. See how the momentum was going up right here. Still had a lower low right here, right there. Then we got a gap up right here. So that gap is going to automatically come support. We got some support here. I would say here and then right here. Now, I threw my fib level on. We already crushed the 1618. Market gapped up. And then it kind of got a wick, got a wick, got a wick. Like this is holding right here. Next level up from Coinbase is going to be 230. And I already showed you on the weekly what that looks like. So if we go back out, 2-year weekly, move that over. Maybe we're gonna have to go to a 3-year. 3-year weekly, just so we can see. See right here what this fractal is. This area right in here. Let's draw it out. Make it easy to see. Make it plain. Make it plain. Come right here. Look at that. Coincide with my level, with my fib level, right around 230. I bought shares of Coinbase today. I got another account that I got some shares in. And so we just gonna ride the wave and we'll see what happens. So we got that. And I got some more stuff that I wanted to that I may do for the weekend video. So make sure that you subscribe. I'll run some scans this weekend. I'm gonna come back with an updated expected move for next week. And then I'll come back and I'm gonna add to this list. So right now, these 5 stocks right here, I got targets for, and we're gonna see how accurate I can be with these targets. Hey guys, if you got something out of this video, please hit the like button, subscribe, and share the video. And then make sure you hit that little bell notification. Make sure you follow me on X, because if I don't have time to do a video, I just post a chart and then it'll go straight on there. And do with it what you want. All trades are your own. You own the trade. These are not trade recommendations. This is just me. This ain't no different from you turning on anywhere else and they giving their opinion. I'm just showing mine on the screen and showing you my thought process on how I get them. And with that being said, guys, I'm gonna be out. Peace.